Hey guys, and welcome back to Faithful Keto Kitchen. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and when you do, hit that little bell thingy so that you will get notifications anytime I upload new recipes. So today we're going to make some cheddar broccoli biscuits. They're super easy to make and you'll love them. So I'm going to show you what you need, and if we skip a step here, you can always go to our website at faith_ketokitchen.com. So let's get started. Alright, so you're going to need some almond flour. I like Kirkland's almond flour because it's fine and it's super inexpensive. You can get it at Costco. You'll need 2 eggs beaten, 4 tablespoons of butter, some baking powder, a little bit of salt, black pepper, onion powder, and some garlic powder. All right. 2 really important ingredients: the cheddar cheese, which is super delicious and it's sharp. So you don't want to get mild because you won't get that burst of cheddar flavor. So definitely consider getting sharp cheddar, or if you want to kick it up a little bit, get some jalapeno cheddar. It's so delicious. And you need some broccoli, about a cup of broccoli, and I chop my broccoli up super fine. If you can see that, super fine. What I use is a trick: get some scissors and keep a pair of scissors in your kitchen, primarily just for your cooking. And I take them and I chop them up really fine so it can evenly distribute itself throughout the biscuit. All right, so what we're going to do is take our almond flour. We need 2½ cups of almond flour. Okay. Get it nice and filled. 1 and 2. I really love these biscuits. They taste delicious, first of all. And they pair up really well with our quick and easy chili for 2 on our website. So give that a try as well. That's a really great recipe, especially if you're really in a super fast hurry and you need to make something just to get in your belly quickly. All right, so we're going to take our baking powder, and we need 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Make sure you level that off. Add that to the dry ingredients. You'll need salt. So you'll need 1 teaspoon of salt. With that. Alrighty. And you need the onion powder, 1 teaspoon of that. Get a nice full teaspoon of that, because the onion powder is really delicious in this recipe. It melts really well. These spices go really well together. Add you some garlic powder. You need ½ teaspoon of the garlic powder. All right. Put that in there. And you need some black pepper. We'll do ½ teaspoon of the black pepper as well. All right. Get a little bit of a kick. And you take those ingredients, get yourself a whisk. And now you want to whisk this together really well. Like I always say, you want to get that baking powder incorporated so that you don't bite into it and get clumps of bitterness. So make sure you stir that really well. And with the almond flour, unlike traditional flour, you get a lot of clumps because it's basically almonds. So you want to get that whisked up really well. Use your muscles in there. All blended. See that? And that incorporated really nicely. Like that. So you get it nice and fine, okay? So now we're going to take our egg. I like to beat the egg first a little bit. So you take your 2 eggs, put them in your little ramekin or dish. Okay? Put that in there. I'm going to grab a fork real fast. Get a fork. So I like to beat the eggs first before I add it to the dry ingredients so that it can incorporate well and you don't get like partial thick egg yolk on one side, you know. It just helps blend it really well and get into the batter really well. So let's beat that up first. Get that all loosened up. All right. Add that to the batter or to the flour. Okay. And you're going to give that a little bit of a stir to incorporate the egg. See that? A little bit in there. So you'll take your 4 tablespoons of butter, and what you're going to do is, actually I'm going to use that fork again. What you're going to do is put those 4 tablespoons of butter, leave them out for about 10-15 minutes to get nice and softened, because you want the butter to be soft so you can incorporate it well inside your mix. I'm going to try using the fork this time. So you want to blend that in well. All right. Use the back of I like to use the back of the fork so you can incorporate the flour and the wet and dry ingredients together. Yeah. There you go. Get it nice and combined. Super easy recipe, guys. You got to give this a try. Let me know, first of all, what's your favorite biscuit flavor? I don't know if you just eat plain biscuits, you know. I know with the keto diet, we were missing bread. So I was trying to come up with something that could be healthy, super healthy, but at the same time be keto friendly. Because, you know, traditional flours like white flour and wheat flour, not good in the keto diet, spikes your blood sugar. And it's not really good in general on any type of lifestyle or diet. You want to try to get you some healthier flours, you know, to live a long and healthy life. So almond flour is really good for that. And so I came up with this one night. We just had to crave it for some biscuits or some bread. And I had some broccoli left over, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do this. Let's make something fun, delicious, and super easy. So that's incorporated. So now you're going to grab your spoon again, and you're going to take your cheddar. This is a cup of cheddar. 1 cup. So you just put your cup of sharp cheddar in there. And 1 cup of broccoli, finely chopped, like I said earlier. So you're going to mix that in together. I like to put that in last so it's not really clumpy, but you can do it all at once if you like, depending upon your time frame. All right, get that mixed up really well, because you want to make sure the cheese and the broccoli is in each bite of your biscuit. All right, get that good. Right, it's going to be so good, guys. Let me see. I think your family's going to really love this. And you know what the cool part is? You know, if you make these for your kiddos and they don't really like vegetables, like a lot of kids don't, this is a great way to incorporate vegetables in a tasty bite, you know, in a biscuit. And I'm pretty sure they're going to love them. Guaranteed. All right, so you get that all incorporated like that. So once that's all mixed up, let me get some of the stuff out the way. You're going to get yourself a baking sheet, and you're going to line it with some parchment paper, or you can use a sill pad like I do. I love those silicone pads because it's easy to clean. You can just take it right off the mat, and you don't have to worry about things sticking. So you want to definitely make sure it doesn't stick. That's what it looks like. You can get that on Amazon, or you can just buy it on their website. So you're going to take yourself a cookie scoop, get that out the way, and you're going to scoop out at least 10 scoops of the mix, biscuit mix. 10 full scoops. I like to use the cookie scoop, as most of you guys know, because it just makes life easier, first of all, and it gives you nice and even scoops. So you don't have one biscuit that's so small that it's not cooking at the same temperature and it gets burned. So that's a lot of times the problem. Even when you make cookies, you want to make sure that you have even mounds. So that's 4. Get your mounds on there. All right. It should come up to about 10 biscuits. And you want to make sure they're about 4 inches apart. About 4 inches apart. Nice scoops. Well, 8. I stand corrected. These are 8 nice mounds, because I think I made them nice and big this time. Okay. So when you do that, what you're going to do is, for each mound, you're going to press it down slightly. I think I'm going to take a little bit of that one over here. Press it down a little bit and make some even, round, circular shape biscuits. Not too much, but just enough to get them nice and even. Okay? All right. These are going to be so good. I am excited because, you know, I'm always hungry, so, you know. So these are going to be delicious. Plus, hubby's at work, and when he gets off, he's going to have something so tasty. He'll be excited too. All right. So you're going to put these in the oven for 18 to 22 minutes on 325 degrees. And check on them about the 18-minute mark because you want to make sure they don't overcook or dry out or burn. So like I always tell you guys, make sure you check on the early portion of the minutes. Anyway, we're going to put them in the oven right now and we'll be right back. Okay. All right, guys. So we're back and the biscuits are ready. So let's try one. Ooh, it's nice and hot. All right, I'm going to give you a little bit of a, look at that. Oh my gosh. All that cheesy deliciousness. It's going to be so good. And the cool thing is, even though it's broccoli in there, it's not really like too strong of a broccoli flavor. Let's put some butter on this baby, because you know we can have all the butter we like on keto. Just kidding, you got to do it in moderation. But anyway, so we're going to get a bite of this and see what it tastes like. It's flaky. Sorry. So flaky. It's really good, guys. You taste that cheesy. I would suggest to use that cheddar cheese because it's so good. And it's really a nice balance with the broccoli, the cheese, and the herbs in there. Totally on point. So delicious. You got to give this one a try. And it's really pillowy and tender inside, guys, and crispy on the outside. I think this will be your next favorite. So, thank you for joining me today. Hope you make these. If you do, comment below. And this is Faithful Keto Kitchen. We'll see you soon on our next episode. Have a blessed day. Bye, guys.